listen, y'all. Come on for the walk. Get your chairs. If you're doing chair exercise, get your mats. If you're going to stretch out, get your weights. If you're going to do weights, line up if you're walking wall to wall. Stand up if you want to do stepping in place. Remember I did that in Nevada. Oh, jump on your bikes. If I stop walking, y'all, start your treadmill. Great riders, y'all. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to come and join the walk, y'all. Yeah. Uh-oh. Finger snapping more. Oh, I don't like that word. Cause if I stop walking now. No. Finger snapping day, y'all. I don't want to grieve the start of the day. Great. Isn't. Isn't. Yeah. Oh, hand clapping morning. Yeah, y'all, let's get ready. Get this party started right. I'm walking, y'all. Yeah. Every day, right? Every day I do something. Monday through Friday mornings I walk on YouTube and Facebook on my treadmill, and then I trend it. Whatever they call it now. Yes, y'all, yes. Come on for the walk. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend, subscribe. Subscribe. Thank goodness. I got this light issue. Could be because I'm standing like right in the way of it. Let's see. Alright. I had a lot of time to do that. Before I came on. Oh, people say, you wait till this right now to do that? You had all the time to do that and you wait till now to do it? Oh. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Like, comment, share. Whew. I'm going to get on the subject of ladies and arguing, but I want to talk to y'all about I had muscle memory. Yes, I did. Y'all, I was on that elliptical, I don't know what it's called, Nautilus, whatever. Y'all saw it in the video. And when I got off, started with the Trembleys again, and then I went to kick off, and I can't explain it to you, I'll try. I saw a flash of my old ice skates. And I had a memory of how basically it looks like one blade to everybody else, but there's two sides. And I always kicked off with the inside of, I guess that's how y'all do it. For people who are skating all the time, they're like, oh, that's elementary, dear Watson. Anyway, I did it. I did it. I stopped, I moved, I controlled, the muscle memory, just that little vision. And I was like, we got it. We got it. So today is my skate day. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, honey. When I was sitting in that car driving up there, and when they were canceled, we couldn't get a car, I said, oh, if there is a way that I could skate and get my memory back, and I'm going to do it. Just like I walk here in the morning. That's what I was working. I said, the minute I get a chance to wake up and exercise every day, I'm going to do it. And I've had the time, and I've been doing it. I love my matter. That's what matters to me. I can't control anybody else's matters, but I control my matter. And matters too. Yes, indeed, y'all. So, I can't wait to get back in the gym this afternoon. I'm skating the same time as if we were going to the rink because I want to get ready for it. And I want to be ready for it. You know? It's wonderful, y'all. It is wonderful. Oh. So, what else do they call it? Kitchen business or anything? Other thing. Oh! Look it. I'm not telling y'all to change your beliefs or anything like that. If y'all think that we as African Americans were brought to this penal colony, you call it a country. I know it's a penal colony. And you go ahead with that. You go ahead with that. I don't want to change you. I told y'all I needed clarification. I didn't want to leave this earth like my mother and Irma. And those are the two people that I last know that left the earth soon after that was crying, asking, why are they doing this to us? Why are we treated like this? Why can't we live here? Why can't we get this job? Why? They were the last ones and they died and they didn't know. And I know. And I'm telling everybody who think they're going to die like that, here's the no. It's a penal colony. AKA USA, AKA America. Remember, one man's penal colony is another man's sanctuary. So they're so happy to get away from the bombings and stuff like that. When they come here, we're free, we're saved. You're in a penal colony where we, the descendants of the African prisoners of war who were brought to this penal colony some 600 years ago, and every child they had, which is their descendants afterwards, was enslaved, then freed, and labeled to the world and this penal colony, labeled a born and blood inmate criminals, though we commit no crime. Not at the rate these white trash do. Never at that rate. You put the cults in place, if you left the ancestors in place, you would have some allegiance to how you act the way you act. My mother, she just wanted education. She couldn't get it. The two children that came out of her womb, like I told you, my two sisters, they got like 7, 8, 10 sisters apiece. So I don't know. But I only got them two. And I know my mother wanted us to get an education, and we all three did, out of loyalty and respect for her. It's what she wanted. My daughter, education and do better than me and her grandmother. We're counting on it. We love you. And she come through. I've never written anything to put down our race or Africans at all, to bring any negative things. That's why I got 3 views after all these years. I'm not cussing y'all out. I know it's the government. I know exactly what it is. If you go in a brick and mortar prison, and you go, as they say, in the yard, that's how this penal colony is. It's one big yard with a lot of little states with a lot of big yards. That's what it is. Let me tell you how fast my blood pressure went by. I had these expectations. Oh, this is the country. We're supposed to be fair. No. 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 That's like in the brick and mortar prison. An inmate saying, oh, this is a prison. It's not fair. It's a prison. It ain't fair. This is a penal colony. It ain't fair to the descendants of the African prisoner of wars who were imprisoned here, and every child and descendant they had afterwards was enslaved. They did no crime. And then labeled one, no matter what I do, I'm walking. Right? Y'all see me get up every morning, right? No. What they see is a label, born in blood, inmate criminal, getting up, trying to pass off some nefarious information to do something to attack the government or the crown. That's what they see. So that's why I'm at the core. Like, you know, there's the bottom, and then there's the core. I'm at the core. Y'all ain't never gonna find me unless y'all deep dive. Yes. What they want is me cursing out this one or that one, or that just, as what we say, showing off for the white people. I've never been able to do that. I've never liked that. I've never liked doing it. And it wasn't that showing off for the white people. I never liked hurting people like that. See? But it don't matter. I'm not talking what they want me to talk, which is like in the prison yard. Prison yard, penal colony, same thing. You keep beefs going. And they like it. I don't keep beef going. If I keep beef going, my beef would be with the, if I was in brick and mortar prison, my beef would be with the COs. My beef would be with the warden. My beef would be with the person who assigned the warden if I can get that high. You understand what I'm saying? Not that person that's in the same situation that I am. First of all, I wouldn't be in there. I was like, why would you go into a brick and mortar prison? You're already on a penal colony. Can't you see? And he said, oh, people, when they're free, they run right back into prison. Yeah, because it's easier in a brick and mortar prison than it is on a penal colony. You can't live where you want to live because you're labeled. You can't get no job because you're labeled. I didn't steal nothing from nobody. I got no prison record. But every job hired me at the low level of an inmate prison criminal, like someone who just came out of jail. Ain't that a fine how you do? Yes. Anyway, ooh, it got away from me. So, ladies, stop arguing. Y'all know I'm a true crime. Since before podcast True Crime back in the old magazines, and the fact that I lived around so much crime, even within my family. Anyway, and I hear these calls and cases where after arguing with his wife for 3 days, he unlifed her. 3 days they argued. Really? You didn't know it was going to end like that? After 3 days of arguing? I don't argue. Told my daughter, I said, you're an adult, you don't argue. You state the case and that's it. I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to debate you. And then to use a term from my grandmother, if you can't get along, when she was an African, when she was a queen, she was queen, queen, queen. If you can't get along, get apart. If you can't get along, get apart. These ladies are raised by hurt ladies. And hurt people. When you're hurting, you want others hurting. Hurt people. And that's what these ladies are. It takes a lot of healing. For me, it's exercise. It takes a lot of work. I can't argue with you for 3 days. I can't come and go and live around the we can't do that. We can't do that. I don't go back. I do not go back to the relationship once it's gone. We can be friends as long as you're decent. And I've had decent parties where we remain friends. Nothing more, not sexual, not anything else like that, because we were friends first. Just not friends under the same roof. It happens. But I don't play these games. And a lot of women out here, they're hurt. And they've been taught by their mothers, who was taught by their mothers and their mothers' mothers, how to play those games. They like arguing because that's all they were taught. They like arguing. The ladies like arguing because that's what they were taught. Let's take a break, y'all. Mr. Ron Jackson, y'all. I think he's still in concert. Yeah. Nothing like a tour in the morning, honey. You know why the Colts don't like the guitars? They ain't telling the little white kids the truth. The reason why they do not like this guitar because it is an African instrument. And the mother of rock and roll, that's an American lady. Cause if I stop walking now, cut me up until I'm just a no. She could only play cult music. So, I call cult music gospel. It's cult music. So long I wanted, they call it inspirational music, and I want inspirational music. Take all those deities and that blonde hair, blue eyed, I just don't understand it. Take that out. And just give us, you can do it, you can get through it, you can get up. The inspirational music. I used to pick through my gospel music and pull out the inspirational songs where I didn't have to hear nothing about no God, no Jesus, nothing like that. Just how to help people through song, uplifting people through song, not through cult. You know? You know? Okay, take a look. The wheels on the bus go round and round. That is an uplifting song. All over town. Songs like that where I don't have to hear anything about these cults and these men I realized that in my God music. Call him. Pray to him. Love him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Him. So. Baby Bill said, if only y'all knew. You wouldn't be doing that. Anyway. I know these women are hurt. They too came from a house where a woman was getting punched, beat up, kicked, talked to like a dog, but still the mother stayed and took care of the man that punched her. It's something as a girl when you see your mother cooking food for your father who just gave her a black eye. And she's just going along like natural, putting everybody's food out, making sure that... And inside you're saying, what? What? Oh, yeah, girl. Oh. And it's even worse when you see your mother beaten up, bruised, can barely make it. And she's standing at an iron, ironing his shirts so he can go to work. And she can barely move. That shit is damaging. Oh no, my daughter never seen that with me. She was never going to experience that with me. No. But that's what these ladies have. So, they argue because they say, hit me, hit me. That's how I saw my mother accept love. So they'll argue with you for 3 days. Because yes, their background is, they call it domestic violence, the intimate partner violence. But that's all she knows. She can't say love me, because she don't know that. She don't know that. She knows her mother has a man that comes over at night, and by the time you wake up in the morning, he's gone. That's what she knows about a relationship. She don't know about the staying side too much. A lot of them don't. After the booty call and you staying there, what? I gotta fix you breakfast and stuff while you just lay there? No, we finished. Go on now. That's what she's introduced to too. So she don't know what to do. Her mother never taught her. The ones who did taught her wrong. And the ones who didn't. Sometimes they're so angry. Sometimes the ladies are so angry. So angry. They hate themselves so much because they're so angry, because that's all they have been taught to be when they're around men. Angry. Then angry and angry and angry and angry, and then 911 call. This is a penal colony. This is the way it works. For us. He's not going to get a good job enough to pay for you to do it. It's not going to happen. Stop looking for it. Stop looking at your life by what goes on in these privileged people's lives, because to them it's not a penal colony. Nothing's on it. They get the good jobs. They get the good housing. They get the that's what a privilege. We don't. We see it going on, and all it does is frustrate us. But stop it. It's a penal colony. You did nothing to be on this penal colony. Some 600 years ago. Do your research. Do your... I'm telling you, it's right there. As that cult leader said, truth crushed to the ground will rise. Yes. Right there all in your face. You did nothing. You broke no laws. Your ancestors were warring with Europe. And prisoners of war were sent to penal colonies. And though we're not in a brick and mortar prison, on a penal colony, you're treated the same way as the inmates in there. That's why in African American communities, you don't get good meat. It's a penal colony. You're not supposed to. In the brick and mortar prison, they don't get good meat either. Because they did commit a crime. But we are labeled, though we commit no crime. The only good things I've ever known them to bring to African American neighborhoods is guns. When they drop guns for these young folks, and these African, they call it in the hood, them guns be pristine, accurate, not jamming. That's the only, okay, no. When they drop drugs in our neighborhood, ooh, child, I went through the snow season with Reagan and Oliver. So, honey, they drop it. And because we're so angry, because we're looking at the people who are labeled citizens arrest, and we're saying, why can't we have? Because they have. They're not on a penal colony. Their ancestors are not the reason for this penal colony. But mine's is. Some 600 years ago, as I said, fucking around there when you're in Europe, got caught up. And the crowns know to hate us ever since. And for us to be treated. Jamaica ain't got no money because the crown, that prick in the crown and his bald-headed son pulling money out of all that. France, no money. Them pricks in their crowns pulling that money out there. They all are from the penal colonies because that's why they're king. They control the penal colonies, which this is one. So don't get upset and don't be envious because there's nothing to be envious of. They're privileged because their ancestors were not imprisoned as prisoner of war on this penal colony and then enslaved as descendants of the prisoners of war of the crowns of Europe. Stop getting mad. You was born into it. You was born into it. We all know how this stops. Okay? Prisoner of war ancestors. We're looking at two wars. Europe wars all the time. Ukraine and Russia. That's that Europe shit. That's why we stayed out of it. They put us out the game. They took our kings and they imprisoned them, and then enslaved all their descendants. So we're out of it. We're fucking out of it. Ukraine and Russia can eat each other. Again, as they call the Middle East, we're out of it. Go back to the history. The Arabs was fucked up to the Africans. Knowing them weasels, they probably came in there acting as friends and stabbed them in their back and helped the European crown send our ancestors here. So I say fuck them too. Okay? You're from Germany, you got an African religion, and at one time you were mixed with the Ethiopian blood, which means the African blood. And that's why you have the African religion. But now, you're German, whoever Hitler didn't kill, they said pure white. That's what it is. That's what's over there in Israel. And they were put there by Queen Elizabeth. They said one of the, because it was in the 40s, I don't know, maybe it was a kingdom, but I'm kind of sure that was old dead Lizzie. They knew it was somebody else's territory, but they want to do the Arabs like they did the Native Americans, like they doing the Aborigines people. That's how they move. Again, got no skin in the game. 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 In my head, y'all say, oh, Vicki, you're so extreme. But every time we go and fight and die for the crowns of Europe, or those Arab people, they're laughing at us. Because they know that they're the reason our ancestors wound up on this penal colony and still hear the descendants. So they laugh when we send our kids over there to them Arab countries to die. They laugh. They laugh. Look, we helped the Europeans put you in penal colonies all over the place, and here you come to die for helping us, protecting our oil. Honey, they be laughing all the time with their tigers. They tigers. And then they hire Queen Bee to go there and perform for them. She don't care. She getting the money. All the monkeys do tricks, honey, for the money. Anyway, that's what it is. Stay out of it, y'all. They took us out. We went a little bit over. They took us out of the fight. They took us out of the fight. They imprisoned our warriors, our fighters, our defenders. They destroyed them. They gutted them. They did everything. So now, they take our reparation money that's supposed to come to us, and they gave it to Ukraine to help Europe. They're going to give it to Israel, again, to help Europe. And don't give them no skin. No skin in the game. And if them bitches try to do the graft, that would be a sign to burn this bitch down. Yes, y'all. Yes. 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 Yes, the Vietnam War was about a bunch of shit. Again, the crown spreading this territory. Y'all just need to do a little research. Okay, squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. We're just going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 for the love. This weekend when I was lifting and hauling and lifting and hauling, I was like, my mom would come back and say, girl, don't you ever stop doing those weights in the morning. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, it's working. Squeeze your guts. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 for good luck. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. The ancestors sometimes vibe very high and they knock me off my topic. My topic is, ladies and gentlemen, stop arguing. Adults don't argue. And if you're arguing, this is a penal colony. There's a good chance somebody gonna wind up unlifed. Somebody gonna wind up in jail. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend, subscribe. This is our one-on-one. Thanks for coming on a walk. Glad you're here. I wish I could split my eyes like 2 ways. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend, subscribe. Thanks for coming on walk. Have a voluminous day. Get everything out the day you can. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk.